Kylian Mbappe is going to be treated like a god at Madrid. He's going to be treated as the king. And I don't know why so many Madrid fans have trouble acknowledging that. A lot of them are really saying that Vinny and Bellingham are going to be treated as equals to Mbappe. What? Have you been watching the sport since yesterday? Are you 5 years old? This is not how professional sports work. Just look at how Ronaldo was treated at Madrid. Ronaldo was treated like a king. He was treated like a god, while all of the other players were essentially treated like second-class citizens. This is exactly what will happen when Mbappe goes to Madrid. This is professional sports. The top dog gets treated like a god, while the others get essentially treated like second-class citizens. It's cold, it's ruthless, but that's just how it works. And when I brought this up, some Madrid fans really said that Modric and Kroos are loved more than Ronaldo, and that's what matters. What? What world do you live in? You guys heard of Magnus Carlsen? Magnus Carlsen is the #1 chess player in the world, and a huge Real Madrid fan. When he went to the Bernabeu, they asked him a question. They asked him, "Hey, Mr. Carlsen, who's your favorite player right now?" To which he responded, "My favorite player is Isco." And then they were like, No, Mr. Carlsen. This is not how we operate here. Ronaldo is our king. He's our god. Everyone else is a second-class citizen. You have to change what you say here. You have to tell us that Ronaldo's your favorite player. Otherwise, this interview isn't going to be released. And Carlsen was like, this is kind of weird, but okay, Ronaldo's my favorite player.
I went to quite a number of Madrid games, and they've always been super helpful to me down there. The only thing is that, like, they asked me, they were going to do an interview, and they were going to ask me who my favorite player was. And I said somebody else. I think I said Isco at that point, and I was like, okay, take two. Now you say Ronaldo. So for them, it was very important, but it wasn't that huge to me.
This is called love? Nonsense! This is called sucking up to your top dog, just like most top clubs do it. This is professional sports. If Madrid can suck up to a man-child like Ronaldo for 10 years, they will sure suck up to Mbappe in the same way. And you know what? Perez didn't even like Ronaldo. It's been revealed since then that Perez thought he was a man-child, that he had mental issues, but he still sucked up to him. Because this is how professional sports work. And for people saying, Ronaldo, his Madrid story ended badly. So? The same happened for Messi. When kings get overthrown, it's dirty, it's messy, it's bloody. Because they're kings. They have all that power and status. You want to overthrow them? It's going to be messy. It's not going to be pretty. Barca and Madrid sucked up to Messi and Ronaldo for a decade. Because they're their top dogs. Just like how most top clubs do it. And when it ended, of course it's going to get a little messy. These two guys have been your kings and gods for like 10 years. Of course it's going to get messy. But when they say bye to Luka Modric and Kroos, it's going to be like, bye-bye. You're a second-class citizen anyway. Which makes it even funnier and more cringe when Madrid fans talk about the love that Madrid have shown Modric. What are you guys talking about? Look at how Madrid are trying to shoo Modric out the door. They're literally saying, bye-bye, old man. We don't need you anymore. And Modric is like, please, let me stay. Let me stay. Treat me like a second-class citizen, but please let me stay. And Madrid are like, okay, let's offer you some McDonald's wages. Let's cut your salary in half. You know, then you can stay. And Modric is like, okay, I'll stay. Yeah, Madrid are essentially offering him 10 euros an hour. Well, obviously not exactly 10 euros an hour, but you get my point. It's essentially a 10 euro an hour contract compared to other footballers, okay? This isn't love. This is how professional sports works. And do I think it's 100% correct? Frankly speaking, no. I don't really like this deifying of footballers. I don't really like how footballers sometimes get treated like gods, but this is how professional sports work. The exact same thing is going to happen when Mbappe goes to Madrid, like it or not. Vinny and Bellingham are going to get the same second-class citizen treatment after Mbappe comes. It's so obvious. You have Mbappe who's far above the rest right now. He's going to score double, triple the number of goals that Bellingham and Vinny get. Of course he's going to be treated like a god, just like how Madrid treated Ronaldo. Florentino Perez has had an open crush on Mbappe for 7 years. During Madrid's La Liga parade a week ago, a month before Mbappe's signing is supposed to be confirmed, Florentino Perez was bragging about it in front of tens of thousands of Madridistas. And they were all singing Mbappe's name. There is just no world where Mbappe doesn't end up being treated like a king. I can't believe how anyone is still denying this. And sure, maybe eventually, on the street, within Madrid, maybe 10, 15 years down the line, Bellingham and Vinny will be more loved. But nobody really cares about that. In professional sports, everyone wants to be up here. They want to be the top dog. And from what I've heard, perhaps Modric and Kroos are more loved in Madrid. But who cares? You think Ronaldo is crying himself to sleep every night, saying, "Oh no, Madridistas don't love me as much as Modric and Kroos. I'm going to give up my 4 Ballon d'Ors for that"? Of course no. That's not how it works. And yeah, even if people in Madrid end up loving Jude and Vinny more, on a global level, it's not going to be comparable. Mbappe is going to have a global fan base comparable to Messi and Ronaldo after a few years. And yeah, these things aren't set in stone. Mbappe isn't a man-child like Ronaldo. He carries himself much more professionally. So, the way he leaves the club will probably be a lot cleaner, a lot smoother. And Madridistas will probably have less mixed emotions towards Mbappe than they do for Ronaldo. But that's not the point here. The point here is Mbappe is going to be treated like a king the moment he steps foot at Madrid, whether anyone likes it or not. And I am just shocked and flabbergasted that Madrid fans actually don't acknowledge this. Guys, your club is literally known as the Galactico Club. Your club is known for sucking up to Galacticos. And it's not even your club. Most top clubs do this. Just look at how Barca treated Messi for over a decade. This is 100% going to happen after Mbappe joins the club. I think most people are going to be okay with it. But if you're in the camp where you're fully opposed to it, I advise you to just acknowledge it. It's not going to be healthy for you guys not to acknowledge it. It's definitely going to happen. Alright, peace.